All right, my friends, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming and Tech Reviews. I'm Andrew, and today we are going to be checking out WRC Generations, Dirt Rally 2.0, and Assetto Corsa Rally here in the great, wonderful stage of Wales. On the controller, as you can see, I have the Nacon Revolution X running right now, or Nacon Revolution X Unlimited running right now. This is a Hall Effect joystick, Hall Effect joysticks with Hall Effect triggers. Very, very nice controller, very premium, very, very precise due to the magnetic joysticks and stuff. So it is pretty precise. Like this is a damn good controller. And what we're going to do is we're testing out freaking controller across these three games to try to give you guys a good understanding. Now, this one right here, okay, this is WRC Generations. This is the newest and technically last Kiloton WRC game before EA Sports WRC came out. And as you can see, these cars on here, like, they are fun to drive. I mean, it is good, but they do feel pretty floaty. I mean, especially on this stage right here. Like, this is Wales, it's all mud, so you got like some slipperiness going on. And it is, you know, like that's cool. It actually adds to the immersion. Pretty easy to drive. As you can see, like, I am holding my joystick literally straight up. I'm not doing like I'm not flick driving like that. You got to hold your joystick straight up, and then you just kind of rotate left and right to give yourself a really good oh no, don't slide. Yeah, you just got to give yourself, you know, just enough rotation, you know, kind of turn your car, and you can move it back, you know, kind of work with your tires and stuff. You know, every once in a while you got to reposition, and yeah, it does take a little while to get used to driving like this. And this one here is pretty good because it's got a decent dead zone up there. So like when you're holding straight up, you're not flailing all over the place and stuff, which is absolutely incredible. Just freaking phenomenal. And at the end of this, I'll tell you guys which one I really like the best. But this right here, I mean, this one here is good. Like, it is playable, trust and believe. Like, it's definitely fairly easy to get used to like this, and you know, get past it. I absolutely recommend buying this game. Like, every single one of these games today that we're going to check out are all good for reproof. Every one of them, you're going to learn, you know, different tricks of the trade, you know, different, you know, throttle control methods and stuff like that. You know, obviously not listening to my co-driver at all. You know, like that right there, you just kind of let off the throttle and let your car slide around. Not only that, it just looks cool. I like to rally race because it looks cool. Sliding around the corners and stuff. It's super cool. No, I'm joking. I really love rally racing. For more than just that, I do. No, come on. Yeah, so I mean, this game is really slippery. The cars feel really light. This is probably the one where the cars feel the lightest. It's more like a twitch driver in terms of like how it feels. At least for me, it feels a little more twitchy than the other games that are going to be featured today. But still fun. I mean, especially on a wheel setup, this game is absolutely phenomenal. Very fun. But in terms of like controller and just getting good at it and stuff, like this in here is definitely the most challenging one in terms of like controller, and a lot of that just has to do with, you know, the just the way it is. I mean, it's not horrible. Like, yeah, you could actually tune this in probably a little more. Oh, all games will be run on default settings. There's no changes to anything. Nothing is changed or anything like that. This is all default. Oh boy, get on there. And I mean, I'm a wheel driver now. Like, I don't do this on a controller. So I mean, I'm not saying like I'm a pro and anything like that. I'm just giving you my honest opinion about how, oh, see, I don't like the way the car bounces like that on this game. So, all right, guys, we are going to jump into our next game. All right, my friends, we are back with the incredible Dirt Rally 2.0. And we are going to go ahead and jump into here. Let's see, where is our, I think it's this one, right? Lancia, I mean, that looks pretty close. Lancia Delta, we're probably picking the freaking wrong one, but it is what it is. Like, we'll just pick that one. Lancia Delta. Oh, wow. What's going on with our freaking, no, we're not playing this like this. We got to have some, okay, I was going to say, if it's trying to, kind of looks a little wonky. Options, graphics. Apply. There we go. Okay. Oh no, I don't have my freaking co-driver on here. There we go. Wow. Gosh, just coming back to this game after so long. See, now this one here, the car actually feels like it's got freaking weight. Oh boy. Very, very freaking good on this controller too. Like, I freaking love this Nacon Revolution X Unlimited. I'll have a link for that in the description of this freaking video. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I've driven this freaking course like 100,000 times probably. I remember when I first got my Thrustmaster T150 and I was driving this game and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, it just felt so freaking wild to go from a controller to a freaking wheel. Like, that was just mind blowing. I was hooked after that. And then once you go to a direct drive wheel, oh my gosh, then it even gets better. I kind of want to try this. Oh no. Oh, kind of want to try this. Oh wait, I've played it on the Thrustmaster. Trusty thrusty. I probably got a flat tire now. So the only thing that like really sucks about this game is flat tire, and I can't really tell because, okay, this game still absolutely looks freaking beautiful. I mean, and now you can see like this one here. Yeah, this is peak freaking controller freaking. Ooh, please don't tell me my tire's flat. Oh, oh, man, this car is all like freaking all over the place. All right, let's just see if I can. How do I reset it? There we go. Just drive down the hill. But in terms of like how this one feels, like you've got good rumble, you've got you know, really, really good steering. You got a nice, good dead zone right there in the middle. As you can see, I'm still holding my hand straight up with the steering. No flicking. This here gives you a lot more fine control over your driving and stuff. Like, to think back to like thinking back about this course and stuff though. I mean, yeah, like this is wild, man. Sweet freaking lamb. I don't remember which way it was. Yeah, it's right there. I was thinking I needed to go right, but that's over here. Just got some nice freaking, you know, this one here feels very, very good. I remember the first Dirt Rally. I was like, oh my gosh, man, like I love that game, but that one there just was like a lot more challenging to play than this one here. Like, this one here is good. Like, what I would do is I'd get in the Audi B class or the two-wheel drive Camaro on wet tracks until I learned how to drive this. This is the game that freaking like really taught me a lot more about rally. This is when I started really getting into it. Like, oh my gosh, I freaking love rally racing. Like, it's just so immersive, and it's such an incredible experience that I absolutely just love doing this. And so, yeah, Dirt Rally 2, man, this was like my main game. Like, I was legit like angry fanboy mad. You know, I was like, when I first bought, like, what was it, like WRC 8 or whatever, WRC 8, I was like angry mad playing that game. I was like, no, it's not going to be better. And then the funny thing is that game, because of the longer tracks, literally pulled me away from Dirt Rally 2.0, because I had just gotten so used to these tracks. I'd driven them so many freaking times that I was just like, wow, dude, I've seen them so many times, and I was just getting so much better at driving these, you know. And then they brought out Kinross. That track is still pretty freaking wild. Woo boy, this car is actually pretty freaking fun to drive, man. It's a good thing AC Rally only has like a few cars, but yeah, you just see like this incredible freaking transition, you know. Like the way the controller feels on this is pretty good. Definitely. Whew. Definitely good. You got some good control on here. Feels good. The rumble feels nice. The way the car, you know, slides around the corners and stuff. It just depends too. If you're like trying to drive like the Audi, like it's a lot more challenging. But like if you're in a car like this is really not super challenging. You can kind of chuck this car around, you know, fairly decently. I mean, we've been rocking this car pretty good so far. And yeah, I normally don't play in chase cam anymore, but I figured you guys would want, if you're playing with a controller, you're probably still loving this chase cam. Trust me, guys, I used to love it so much. And I still do. I mean, I still love the way it looks and stuff like that, but I feel so much more tied to the games when I'm in either bonnet cam or cockpit view. Either one of those are pretty fine. I have started to like bonnet cam a lot more. That's like my new freaking chase cam, to be completely honest with you. Cockpit cam is pretty immersive, but I like the field of view better with bonnet cam. It just makes everything, and I think it's a better viewing experience for people to watch the videos too. I know when I'm watching like racing videos, I don't really like to look through. I don't really care to see the interior of the car. I'd rather see like the hood and the paint and the freaking gosh dang it, what do they call them, reflections and stuff like that on the cars and stuff. Ooh boy, look at that car jump, dude. This is so badass, my friend. Gosh, it's coming back to this game is always like, yeah, it's always, dang man, this car's so snappy. It's just fun to come back and jump in here and do a freaking rally, especially after a long time, because then it doesn't feel like, oh man, you know. Okay, so there we go. There is Dirt Rally. Let's go ahead and switch on over to the next game. All right, my friends. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna jump right into the Wells Rally, and we're gonna be in the Lancia as well. And yeah, so this is wild, guys. This is freaking wild. I love just the transformation of just how much more beautiful Assetto Corsa Rally is too. Like the visual quality of this game is just so very high, and I like how these rallies start out. So, oh wait, how do you change it? Oh yeah, okay. So let's get driving over to the thing. All right, so I'm not going to be able to, this one here I might make a lot more mistakes because I'm not listening to my co-driver now, and I don't, as you can see out of all the rally games we've just tried today, I do not put the little arrow things up there, so we're just going to try to do this out of memory now. Oh shoot, I do have the arrow things. Oh, okay, yeah, because I was playing on the 5090 last. I just haven't turned them off on here, so I guess this will be a little bit, oh boy, a little bit easier to kind of. So this one here has a little bit more nuance to it, but it's actually my favorite controller driving now, just due to the fact that like the nuance of the track and stuff, it just feels so much freaking better. You just have so much more. And I actually kind of have to downshift in here because the dirt doesn't slow down my car as good as it does in. That's like one thing, okay, you know, like the dirt, like when you're coming around these corners and stuff, and you do a nice little slide over on like Dirt Rally 2.0. Ooh, dang! Just trying to pull that one off a little bit too close to the edge, man. But the nuance of this game here is ooh, see, like if you're already in a move, like you just cannot freaking pull it back off. Like I'm messing up a lot on this one, which is wild. Like I was like so in the zone yesterday when I was making that video. So let me kind of maybe pay a little bit of attention because I'm still kind of learning this game. But in terms of like how the controller feels, it's on par. Like it's clearly a better feeling than WRC generations. Definitely a little bit better. Gosh dang it, I forget I got a downshift on this one. Bear with me. But it's clearly a better feeling than WRC generations. If you brake or you like try to spin out and stuff, or like try to throttle it through a turn and stuff, like if your tires aren't right, it will just kind of pull you off into the edge and stuff, which is fine. Like I don't mind the little nuances like that. Like that kind of stuff keeps me on my toes to the point where it's like, yeah, man, I got to freaking relearn how to drive. I mean, I feel like sliding is fine, you know, the way the cars slide and stuff, the way they feel, the traction, the dirt, the ground, everything. Like this feels good. Like this feels absolutely very, very nice to actually play this game and to drive and all of that stuff. So it's like it's good. I like it. Oh, I can't hear what they're saying. I wish I could hear my freaking. Well, I'm glad I can't hear my co-driver because then I wouldn't be able to talk. And I love I love that like some things in the track are destructible. So like if you go off and you hit like a little bush or a tree, it don't stop you dead in your tracks. You know, I like how the world interacts with the cars as well. Like that is very, very cool. Like I absolutely love that. See, like right now, if I was trying to like throttle it and floor it to get out of that, I'd probably be all over the place. It is a little bit. I wouldn't say getting acclimated to this game after coming off either one of the other two. It is a little bit more challenging for sure, but the way the freaking physics and the way the controller feel on this, it is very, very nice, very intuitive. But I would maybe still, well, see, that's the thing. Like Dirt Rally 2 is probably the easier one out of the three now, to be completely honest. Well, I don't have as much time in this game. I don't have as much time as I do in Dirt Rally. Dirt Rally, I have probably 1,000 hours just on a controller, and then another 500 hours on the freaking wheel setup now. I got a lot of time in Dirt Rally 2. I got a lot of time in EA Sports WRC too. Maybe not Generations, but I do on at least the other games, you know, like all the way from 8 up to Generations. Got about, I'm saying probably close to the equivalent of Dirt Rally 2.0, and I've got maybe 5 in this one so far, which is wild. But I will have more time in here, and I'll be able to, you know, better represent this. But this one here, like I like when I'm hitting that brake, look at that, it's pulling my car. instead of me just being able to stop right in a straight line. When I hit that brake, boom. I honestly think that this here has more realistic like weight transfer and stuff. Because you see how fast I was going right there? That dirt didn't slow my tire down. It just bumped me over. Like there's no arcade like, yeah, man, let's go ahead and slow down the car and stuff, you know, because I feel like if the car was really like in that type of a position, that weight transfer is still going to pull that ass end around just like it just happened. So I like that. That's the thing that I like. I feel like the yeah, see, we're sliding. Boom. I don't know if we would have slid that far, but I think we would have slid far. But that's the thing, like I don't mind getting used to the nuances of this, because the overall handling and steering, like every mistake I'm making is my mistake, is me, and I can feel that. Like I know that I'm the one that's making the mistake, as opposed to like, you know, just not being just one of those, you got to get good, man. Like I'm making the mistakes and I'm not, you know, 100% versed on how this car feels and how this car acts and behaves. I mean, because this car on the other two games, fairly easy to drive. Look at that. See, like I'm sliding, and then when I try to hit the freaking throttle again, yeah, it just keeps pulling your car one way. I just, like I said, getting out here and driving this is freaking phenomenal. Let's see, I'm holding straight up. Woo! But I love the way the car bounces. See, like you just take all those trees out. It's like nice. I actually went up over a curb and like took out the grass too. I was like, gosh damn, dude, that is freaking awesome. Give it a little bit of freaking e-brake there. But yeah, I feel like you can get really good on this. I do. I already see people in the comment section complaining, and I don't think it's founded. Like I don't think the complaints are 100% founded. It's just, come on guys, take a break. The game's only been out for a few days. Get used to the way it feels. Don't try to make them change something that might not need to be changed. You know, quit being angry about it. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty satisfied with the way this feels. Let's wait till more tracks come out before we completely, you know, hand it to the developers and be like, no, man, you got to fix this. We want it arcadey. We got to have it watered down. You know, like let's not make them water it down just yet. Let's see if we can learn this. And like I said, everything is default. Like I haven't changed any brake bias. I haven't changed any freaking tires. Everything, I haven't changed nothing. To be honest, I don't ever do that on any of my rally games anyways. I just drive them the way they're intended. So look guys, I think the handling on a controller here is just as good, if not better, than a lot of the stuff out there right now. So if you guys like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.